Hello everyone, welcome back to this new video. In this video, we are going to discuss the death of the author written by Roland Barthes. So it is one of the most significant essay that is being written by the Roland Barthes. So let us discuss about this essay. So let us see the introduction part first. The Death of Author, which was being written in 1967, is a landmark post-structuralist critical essay by Roland Barthes. So it is basically a post-structuralist critical essay written by him. In this essay, Barthes challenges the traditional practice of interpreting literary text through the author's biography, intention, or personal experience. He argues that the author authority over the meaning must be removed so that the reader can become central. So let us see the central argument of this essay. Barthes claimed that once a text is written, it becomes independent of its author. The author's intention no longer controls the meaning of text. Instead, meaning is created within the text itself and through the reader's interpretation. Thus, the death of the author is symbolic, not literal. It means the end of author as the ultimate source of meaning. Text as a tissue of quotations. So let us understand. According to Barthes, a literary text is not original or self-contained. It is a tissue of quotations drawn from various cultural, linguistics, or literary sources. Since language already exists before the author, the writer merely rearranges existing signs, not create meaning from nothing. Then let us understand the role of language. Barthes emphasizes that language speaks, not the author. Words, symbols, structures carry meaning that exceed the author's control, therefore focusing on the author's limit interpretation and close the text. So let us see the birth of the reader. Barthes famously conclude that the birth of the reader must be at the cost of death of the author. Meaning emerges through the reader's engagement with the text. Different readers may produce different interpretation and all of which are valid. ऑथर का कहना ये है कि जैसे ही ऑथर ने किसी वर्क को प्रोड्यूस कर दिया या फिर किसी भी वर्क को ऑथर ने लिख दिया आफ्टर दैट जो ऑथर का काम है वो खत्म हो जाता है बिकॉज डिफरेंट रीडर्स जो होते हैं दे सी द पोएट्री और द आर्ट फॉर्म अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर परसेप्शन ऑफ व्यू or they form their own perceptions which is different, so it differs in the idea. Opposition to the traditional criticism. Barthes criticizes the biographical criticism, intentional fallacy, author-centered interpretations. What he supports is the open-ended meaning, then multiple interpretations, reader-centered criticism. He says that every reader will not have the same interpretation or the same conclusion or the same perception of seeing the work of art. Every reader or every person will have their own opinion, thus forming the multiple interpretation of a single work. So he supports the open-mindedness of the of structure of the writings, that every reader have their own perception or view of point of understanding the work of art. Importance of the essay. Foundation of post-structuralism is the importance of essay. Then shift from author text to reader. Influenced reader response theory. Also here, reader response theory is also being seen here. Then the challenge traditional literary authority. Let us conclude this writing, that is essay of the Roland Barthes. In this essay, The Death of Author, Roland Barthes argues that literature should be freed from dominance of author's intention. He says that there should not be the dominance of author after writing the work of art or after producing it. He should not uh, pose his or he should not pin his opinions on the reader's mind, because every person is free to have their own opinions or form their own opinion, perception, or the view they or the understanding they extract from the work. They have the freedom to take to their own path, not follow the author's intentions or author's beliefs. He says that author's work end when the author's work is being written by him. His intentions or his perception ends over there, and then the reader's perception or the reader's point of view starts from that point. By focusing on language, the reader, the text becomes a space of infinite meanings, making interpretation dynamic and democratic. I hope you have understood the text. I have kept it very simple. Do revise it once, twice to understand it properly. Do write it in the writing form, because when you write the content, it will be helpful to understand or recall you after you have studied the text. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much. Do like, share and subscribe for more such content.